Hello and welcome back to Gapeys Garden. Today we're going to be talking all about seeds. I get asked all the time, where do I get my seeds? Where do I buy my seeds? So I'm going to answer those questions today. And be sure to stay tuned toward the end of the video because I'm going to be doing a seed giveaway of some of my seeds that I'll be showing you today. First, I want to show you what I store my seeds in. So these are ammo boxes that we got from, I believe Costco is where we got these from. But this is what I use to store my seeds in. And inside the ammo box, I have other boxes. I kind of have my peppers categorized a little differently because I have so many. This container here is all seeds that I've grown before. So they're mostly seeds that I've gotten from seed swaps. So as you can probably see, there's not a whole lot of seed packages from companies in here because, especially for peppers, probably 95% of my pepper seeds come from seed swaps. So I've got here just a small handful of seeds that I've gotten from seed companies, and most of these are from Baker Creek. But very little of my peppers come from seed companies. Doing seed swaps is a really great way to get seeds and what I enjoy doing most. And I'm just going to talk about seed swaps here for a few minutes. There are a lot of different seed swaps that you can do. One that I've done a lot in the past are group swaps, where you send a number of packets to one person who's hosting the seed swap. And then once they get everyone's packets, they will redistribute those to everybody. And with those type of swaps, you really don't know what you're going to get until your seed packets come in the mail. And those are a lot of fun to do. And I did do a lot of those when I first started gardening. But now that my seed inventory has grown so much, I really don't participate in those very much because when I do, I end up just getting a bunch of seeds that I already have. So that's really not as much fun. Now, I did participate in one of those recently, but it was for specifically rare tomato seeds. So I figure if I'm participating in something with rare seeds that I probably will get some stuff that I don't already have. And I was right. I think I got about 25 different packets of seeds, and of those, maybe 4 or 5 that I already had. So I was able to get about 20 new varieties of tomato seeds that I didn't have before, and that was pretty awesome. Another group swap that you can do is a round robin seed swap. And I just participated in my first one of those just in the last couple months. And those are probably not as easy to find. This one was done locally. So what you do with those is one person starts the swap with a box of seeds that they basically don't want anymore. So everybody puts their seeds in the box and it transfers from one person to another. And you pull out any seeds that you want from the box and then add the ones that you don't want from your own collection. And I was probably maybe the 6th person in the swap, and there was a whole bunch of seeds to choose from. So I was able to get a lot of neat varieties that I didn't already have. So that is a great way to get some seeds that you really want and don't already have. And then the other way is just to do a one-on-one group swap. So if there's somebody, a gardener that you're following on Instagram that's growing something fun and you want to try it, just message them and ask them if they'd be interested in swapping. And 9 times out of 10, they'll say yes. So that's another great way to do seed swapping. And I do mostly that kind of swapping nowadays so that I get exactly what I want and the person I'm swapping with also gets something that they want. Now, I wanted to show you some packets here. These are all seed packets that I got from that round robin swap that I joined recently. And these are all from different seed companies. And these are all seed companies that I would highly recommend and I have bought from before. So the first one that I got, this is a carnation from Floret. And if you're not familiar with Floret, they are an awesome flower seed company. So if you grow flowers, that is definitely one to check out. And then we've also got a couple seed packets I got from Botanical Interests. One is a lavua spinach and the other is a little finger carrot. Now, Botanical Interests, if you hadn't heard the news, just recently got bought by Epic Gardening. He is very popular on Instagram as well as YouTube, and he now owns this company, which is pretty awesome. And also, one thing to note, some seed companies provide some really great information on the back of the seed packets with, how to plant, when to plant, what kind of spacing to do. And not all companies do that. Botanical Interests does, and it looks like Floret also has some growing instructions on the back of theirs. Now, another company that I really like and recommend is Uprising Seeds. So they are a local company in Bellingham, Washington. So everything that they have grows really well in the Pacific Northwest. And this is the Dazzling Blue Kale, which I actually have growing in my garden right now. That's overwintering. It's one of my favorite kale varieties and is really cold hardy. But I'm out of seeds of this one, so I decided to pick this out of the round robin seed swap. And then we've got some Gomphrena. That's a flower from Johnny's, and I've ordered from Johnny's in the past, and they have a lot of really great selections of seeds. And they also have some really good growing instructions on the back of their packets. And then another company that I've bought a lot of seeds from in the past is Baker Creek. I really like Baker Creek because their photography is just awesome. So all of their seed packets have some really great photos, and some planting instructions are on the back there as well. And if you've never received their catalog, you can sign up to receive their catalog for free. And the photos in their catalog are just as awesome as the ones that are on their seed packets. So I really like just looking at all the pretty pictures that they have in their seed catalog. As far as which seeds I ordered this year, here they are. There's 3 seed companies that I ordered from this year. The first one is Mowing. Now, Mowing does not put growing instructions on the back of their packets. So if you get from them, you'll have to Google or look up how to grow the seeds that you're growing if you don't already know how to grow them. But some of the varieties that I got, I'm not going to go through all of them because I did get quite a few. There's a couple of onions that I got, Sedona and Red Carpet. Those are both F1 hybrids. Mowing does tend to have a lot of hybrid seeds, and hybrid does not mean that it's genetically modified. So a lot of people are confused by what that means. A hybrid is just an F1 variety that you really don't want to save seeds from because they won't be true to type. So that's basically the opposite of an heirloom or open pollinated variety. But I do tend to get a few hybrid onions every year. And this year I'm trying Red Carpet and Sedona. And then I've also got an F1 hybrid kale called Arun from Mowing this year. Let's see what else. And a lot of the varieties that I bought this year are varieties that were recommended by Whole Fed Homestead, who does a lot of shopping with Mowing. Let's see, another one, Brulee Butternut. So Brulee Butternut is one that I've grown for several years. I'm out of seeds, so I decided to buy more. I did try saving some seeds of this a couple years ago, and I grew them last year, and they ended up crossing with my delicata squash, so that didn't work out very well, so I decided to buy some new seeds. So another squash that I got from Mowing that was recommended by Whole Fed Homestead is called Autumn Frost. It doesn't feel like there's actually very many seeds in there, but this is a really beautiful winter squash that I'm really looking forward to growing. And let's see what else. I got a couple of beets from Mowing as well. We've got a Badger Flame beet that was recommended by Whole Fed Homestead and a Cylindra beet. And for some reason, they do have a photo of the vegetable on this packet, but all the other packets that I got from them are just text. So I'm not sure why that one's special, but I have grown this one before, and it's a really good beet. Another company that I bought seeds from this year is the Experimental Farm Network. And this is a really fun company to buy seeds from because they have a lot of unique varieties that you can't find anywhere else. So some examples, let's see, that I got this year. I got a couple lettuces from them. Strawberry Oak Heart, I'm not sure if that one is very unique, but there's one that they're calling Morton's Secret Mix. And it says it's a combination of various unfinished breeding projects from Frank Morton. So I'm pretty sure that's going to be some pretty special stuff that you aren't going to be able to find anywhere else. And I mentioned the Dazzling Blue Kale before. They've got a couple of, I guess you could call them cousins of the Dazzling Blue Kale. And this one is called Dazzling Base Note. And then this one is called Dazzling Texture. And I don't think you can get these at any other seed company. They had a third one. I don't remember what it was called, but it was Dazzling something. But I thought these two looked the most interesting, so I got those. And then I got a couple flowers, and I'm going to try growing sea kale this year, something I've been wanting to try for a while. And then the last seed company that I ordered from this year is Second Generation Seeds. So they're a fairly new company, and they specialize in Asian seeds. So we've got the Segwa Chamo melon, and they also have some really good instructions on the back of their seed packets as far as how to grow these. But this is a short season melon, which is really needed where I'm at in Western Washington. So I'm looking forward to trying that one. And then we've got Gyeopo gochu. This is a Korean gochu pepper. And we've also got Mestiza talong, which is an eggplant. And the last thing they sent was actually some free seeds of Korean cosmos. So I did try looking up Korean cosmos and I didn't really find anything. So I'm interested to see what those look like. One other seed company that I've ordered a lot of seeds from in the past is Territorial Seeds. I didn't order anything from them this year, but they have a pretty good catalog and an extensive variety of things in their catalog. So definitely recommend ordering from them as well. All right, the last seed company that I wanted to show you today is called Survival Garden Seeds. They actually sent me several, a little too many seeds from their collection, and they sent this home garden collection of 30 packets to give away on my YouTube channel. So I'm going to be giving this away to one lucky winner. All you have to do is comment on this video and let me know what your favorite seed company is. Or if you don't have a favorite seed company, let me know what seeds you're looking forward to growing the most this year. So answer one of those questions and you'll be entered to win this home garden collection. So this one here is the Homesteader collection. There's 50 packets of seeds in this one. Now they also have an even larger collection. This one here is the Farmer's Seed Vault. So this one has 100 seed packets in it. So here's a look at what their seed packets look like. They do have some pretty pictures on there, as well as some instructions on the back on how to grow them. All three of these collections have different varieties in them. So if you wanted to order all three, you definitely could, and you'll get no two seed packets alike. Now the awesome thing about these collections is when you order them in one of these three collections, the seed packets end up being only $1 each, which is a really awesome deal. And I will have a 10% off discount code where you could get even more of a better deal. So I will put a link to that in the description of the video if you're interested in checking them out. That discount code will only work on one of these three collections. They do offer some other types of seeds like microgreens and cover crops and a few other things, but the discount code will only work on the Home Garden Collection, Homesteader Collection, or that seed vault you saw back there. That covers everything I wanted to let you know on how and where I get my seeds. If you have any seed questions, be sure to let me know and I'll try and answer those. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you again soon. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. You can also find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.